do this kitchen remodel, we wanted the kitchen completely rethought. It wasn't working for us in our current situation, and it was a big kitchen. I mean, most people looked at my kitchen and were like, oh, it's so big. You know, how could you not have enough space? Well, there are 7 of us, and life happens. I'm not always the most organized person on earth. But we said to ourselves, we want it to be completely different, completely new. We don't want it to be constrained to, well, the stove is here, so it has to be here in the future. And we also wanted someone who was aware of everything that was cutting edge, new and exciting products. We wanted it to be creatively thought out and thoughtfully designed. So when we decided to hire a designer to completely rethink the kitchen, I reached out to a lot of my realtor friends, and more than one person mentioned Gina McMurtrey and how she had done some awesome work. And I even found out later that Gina did a kitchen in my neighborhood that I've envied ever since the house was built. So it was just perfect. It was almost prophetic how it all came together. So we sat down with Gina, told her everything we wanted. She looked at the space and took a lot of measurements and took some very embarrassing pictures of my kitchen in a messy, terrible state, but that was just kind of how we were and how it had to be. And so we sort of gave her carte blanche and said, reimagine this, here's what we're thinking, here's what we need. And so she came to us with some designs, and then we talked about things and rearranged things and tweaked things, and started slowly picking out our tile and our colors and different vendors. And then once we had it all sorted out, we pulled the trigger and started ordering things. Initially we came hoping that we would be done by Thanksgiving, because we always do a big Thanksgiving family gathering, and that didn't work out, and that was okay. You know, I was like, that's fine, we can retool things, do something different this year. But when we ran into hiccups, what kind of kept everything grounded was knowing that Gina was at the helm and that she was taking care of everything, and that in the end we would make everything right. So it wasn't easy, it wasn't perfect. How could it not be messy when you're completely gutting a kitchen and restarting? And even though we didn't finish in the initial time frame that we had hoped for, we're absolutely thrilled, and it was worth it in the end. So we're absolutely thrilled with how everything turned out. My husband says every day, I just love this new kitchen. One of my daughters said initially she didn't really understand why we were redoing the kitchen, but now that it's done and she sees the results, she loves it. We all love it. This has created a new sort of calm, beautiful family space. It makes a huge difference having a thoughtful layout, and everything has a place, and we can just gather and not worry about the stuff. And it really actually has inspired me to do more design work in my house, and want to recreate the same kind of feeling in every single room, where it's like, this is a space where we have thought about its purpose, we've created it to be beautiful and functional, and now we can all enjoy it every day. I recommend Gina without any hesitation. She is calm and professional. She took all of our wants and needs into consideration and didn't take it personally whenever she presented an idea and I said nope. She was all about making it exactly what we wanted and creating this beautiful functional space that we absolutely needed.